Welcome from the home of the Mets, Citi Field in Queens, New York. All set to bring you MLB The Show's Game of the Week. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the New York Mets. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. So the Philadelphia Phillies have already won the series, and now they go for the 4-game sweep, Chris. It's been a lopsided series so far.
Yeah, they've clearly been the better team, and I expect them to come out today looking to tie a bow on this series. And on the other side, most teams run into at least a 3-game sweep at some point, but not every team looks back at a 4-game sweep at the end of the year. And I'll say this, as a player, it's especially frustrating when the losses keep coming against the same team. So if they can salvage a win today, this series won't go down quite as sour.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about to get underway, and on the mound today, Lucas Giolito.
Yeah, he's definitely had a struggle so far this year, as evidenced by that inflated whip, but he's going to have to find a way to limit the base runners, put his team in a position to win a ball game. So we know he's prepared. We know this guy's a competitor, and we'll watch how he works in this one.
Ready to go? Here's the veteran shortstop, Trey Turner. The pitch. Fastball for a strike, and we're underway.
First pitch, 111.
And here it comes. Fouled off. He was late. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base pass. It's not just the pitcher, it's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Next offering is in for a strike. Just missed.
It's a good take.
The punch out there, 2 away.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Line drive. Harper retired. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Queens. And towing the slab in this one, Taijuan Walker. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch to contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Righty delivers. Hard ground ball, base now. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He was all over that one.
Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Harold Ramirez at the dish. 5 for 13 in the series. Lindor on the move. Pitches high. Real Mutual throws that in time. It's a stolen base.
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive right there to put the pressure on the opponent. We'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for this team.
Up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He doesn't have a play, and they come away without an out.
Batting third, the right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
Here's Kyle Tucker, swinging the bat well in the series. 5 for 12 so far. First pitch misses. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first.
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
And the 1-0. That one is absolutely belted. That's a base hit, and they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And stepping in for New York, Francisco Alvarez.
He's done a great job making contact recently. 10 hits in his last 5 games.
0-1's the count.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
And the 0-1. And a big swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
Wouldn't chase that time.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
One run across in the frame so far here in the finale of this 4-game set. And another ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Ripped on a line. Marsh makes the grab. Runner tags for home. He's in on the sacrifice fly, and they take a 2-run lead.
Sometimes that can be a little tough to score on. It was hit so hard that getting back to the bag to tag takes a little bit of time by the time that outfielder catches it, but a really good job of getting that run in from third.
Ronnie Mauricio now collected 3 hits in the loss yesterday. That one missed. Walker, a former All-Star, 33 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2010. And that one missing low. Good hitters count the 2-0. That one the other way. 1 and 2nd, and that's 2. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. 1 inning in the books here. It's the Mets 2 and the Phillies nothing. Back here at Citi Field, 2nd inning set to go. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Nick Castellanos. And the pitch. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul.
He's bagging. Give me that pitch one more time. A hanging changeup just out in front.
That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes. Gabe Lawrence behind the plate today. Consistent and pretty accurate with the balls and strikes.
Yeah, he's one of those guys, Spook, that just keeps the game moving. Nothing overly unique about the strike zone that he calls, and as a result, he's appreciated by both sides.
Inside, just missed. Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because the pitcher's got to pitch to his strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strength. So you're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle.
Everything came together for him. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
This is Bryson Stott, 3 for 14 in the series. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Castellanos on at first, nobody out. Wouldn't chase that time. In the dirt, blocked. Well done behind the dish. Left-hand batter waits. Battling here as he fouls it away. And he hits a ground ball right side. Fair ball. And now runners at the corners. Nobody out. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
And now it's Alec Bohm. Fastball for a strike.
0-1.
And a pitch. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Oh, the throw is over his head.
The designated hitter, Jorge.
First and second, no outs. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. On the ground to short, could be 2. He flips it to second in time. On to first, double play.
Very smooth on the feed to second right there. You gotta love that glove toss, Boog. You know, sometimes people think these guys are being a little flashy, but it actually can make more sense to do that than try to make a full transfer. And you gotta remember, these guys work on that play all the time, so it's in their back pocket whenever they need it.
And now it is JT Realmuto. Two outs. In for a strike. 0-2 now.
There's a batter who, for whatever reasons, plays better on the road, and that should help him here today.
Tying run in scoring position here at the top of the second. That's to third. Miranda. Over to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 1 run on 2 hits, 1 error, and 1 left on. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Mets 2 and the Phillies 1. Bottom of the second. So now here's the Mets DH, Brandon Lau. Walker back to work. Check swing, went around. It's 0-1.
The count.
There's the strike at the knees.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
One there.
2 strikes.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Drew Gilbert up now for the Mets. Sliced hard but foul. And ball 1. Runner at first with no outs here. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Good feed. That's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Jose Miranda will hit next. There's a strike.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Now the 0-1. And that one fouled off. The 0-2. And that skips into dirt. Man at first, 1 away. That one hit to right. Castellanos makes the grab. 2 down.
Batting 9, the left fielder, Austin Slater.
Austin Slater stands in. And first offering is fouled off. kicks and fires. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Gilbert off of first with 2 away. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. The 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here's the 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
This one in the dirt, and the runner holds. Swings and misses. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Mets strand 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. And now for the Phillies, Johan Rojas. Here comes a pitch. Wouldn't chase that time. Next offering is in for a strike. The wide to kick the pitch. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Got him swinging. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
And a foul ball. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A gigantic blast. He's up to 3 home runs in the series. And this game is tied. It's 2-2. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
1 out, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Brandon Marsh. That one not close. 1-0. And the right-hander deals. Off the mark there. 2 balls, no strikes.
2-0.
Giolito maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Righty to the plate. And that's in for a strike. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Bryce Harper to the plate. He's 0 for 1. Base knock center field. Could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Singled and scored his first time. And there's the strike.
0-1.
Up and in, and that's ball one.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Pitch in for a strike. It's 2-2.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
Outside low. 3-2 now. Bryson Stott in the on-deck circle. Fights it off. He'll see another. Outside, and that is ball 4.
The batter number 5, second baseman, Bryson.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Wouldn't chase that time. Next offering is in for a strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
And that one fouled off.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Lifted in the air, right center field. He's under it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. But we're all tied up thanks to this solo homer. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. And we're back. Set for the bottom of the third. Stepping in, Francisco Lindor.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
And a pitch. Chopped out in front of the plate. The underhand flip. Lindor retired.
Now batting, first baseman, Harold.
And next for the Mets, Harold Ramirez. Reached on an infield single his first time. Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-1's the count.
And a foul ball. Tied up here in the early going. Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking. Foul ball. The wind of the pitch. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. Digging in, Kyle Tucker. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. And that's outside. Ball 1. And there's a ball.
2-0.
And another ball.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
2 out, space is empty. And he walked him.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Alvarez stands in now, looks at that one inside. Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Two outs. Right side, hard hit. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. 3 innings complete. We are tied 2-2. Back here at Citi Field, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Alec Bohm. The wind of the pitch. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Bohm goes 6 feet 5 inches, 29 years old, and he's been touching home plate quite a bit lately, scoring 8 runs over the last 10 games. Swings through that one for strike 2. Gonna count 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
Wouldn't chase that time.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
The pitch. Bounce to third. And it finds its way through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Go ahead run on base. And next is the designated hitter, Jorge Polanco. Missed inside with the curve. All tied up, top half of inning number 4. That one lifted to left. Slater gets under it. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. Grounded out his first time. And that's a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Way out front for strike 2.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Ground ball could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
So up next, Johan Rojas. That one off the mark, and it's 1-0. 2 outs. Swing and a ball hammered left field. It's a bomb. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they add a pair. It's 4-2.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Back to the top of the lineup, Trey Turner now. Out towards left center. That gets down for a hit. Throws to second, and he's out. Knocked down, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the 4th, and the batter now, Ronnie Mauricio. First offering, and it just misses.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Real Muto hauls it in, and there's one away.
The batter, number 8, designated hitter, Brandon.
And now it's Brandon Lau, and he's already singled in this game.
Lots of players perform better at home, and this batter is no exception. Might be the crowd or the familiar surroundings, but he's typically better in this environment.
Just missed. That clips the corner. 1 out, base is empty. The 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Now this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
Here's the center fielder, Drew Gilbert. 0 for 1, he hit into a fielder's choice his first time. Foul ball there. Right-hander kicks, deals. That one ripped, but foul. The Phils up by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Not close with that one. 1-2 to count. Got him looking, and he did not like the call. Mets go down quickly. They trail it here 4-2. Ready now for the 5th inning. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. The pitch. Right through there for a strike. Action in the Mets bullpen. Shelby Miller up and throwing. Chafin getting cranked up as well. Ball 1 there. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The pitch. Chop back up the middle. Lindor. Now the throw to first on the run. Not in time. He's safe.
Well, he did all he could in short to try to make an amazing play and almost got it done, but good hustle down the line, and that's an earned infield hit.
And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Lucas Giolito will depart, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. Nick Martinez taking over on the mound, and he has some nasty breaking stuff.
Martinez.
Here's Bryce Harper. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
You know, these Phils really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
Right-handed reliever. Got it by him for the K.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And there's a strike on the outside corner. And a pitch. Runner on the go. This ball's chopped on the ground. Throws to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
The batter, number 5, second baseman
Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. 1 for 2. Fought off foul. Out to short. Lindor rolls across the diamond, and that is the inning. One left for Philadelphia, but they still lead this one 4-2. Back here in Queens, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Now the third baseman, Jose Miranda. Walker back to work. Ground ball right side. Fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in safely. It's a leadoff double in the 5th.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Here's the left fielder, Austin Slater. That one fouled off.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
That misses. 1-1. Stirring in the Phillies bullpen, Ryan Yarbrough, the left-hander, up and throwing. Rucker getting loose as well. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Last half of inning number 5. On the ground to third. Into the outfield, base hit. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out. Rodolfo Castro coming into the game now as the injury replacement.
Number 19, Rodolfo.
Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2.
Francisco Lindor.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Runners on the corners, no outs. The pitch. And a count 1-2. At the belt and fires. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Aimed to score from third. It's 4-3. First and second, no outs. So up next for New York, Harold Ramirez. And that one a little below the knees, and that is ball one. The Phillies leading by a run here in the finale of this 4-game set. And a good eye there.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Kicks and deals. Now a screamer into the outfield. Drops into the glove.
The right fielder, number 30, Kyle Tucker.
2 on, 1 out. Kyle Tucker up now for the Mets. In there, and it's 0-1. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Harper over to second. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 4-3 ball game. 6th inning coming up on MLB The Show's Game of the Week. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Shelby Miller.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Miller.
So digging in, Rodolfo Castro entered the game on defense. So this is his first trip to the plate in this one. The pitch. That one's in there. That's strike 1. Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets. Matt Barnes up and loosening in the pen. The 0-1. Swinging a foul straight back. And here it comes. Popped up. Lindor under it. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, designated hitter,
Jorge Polanco getting ready to hit. And there's a rocket into the outfield. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
JT Realmuto steps in, having a lot more success on the road this season. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. And that one is in for a strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Just off the outside edge. Now 1-2. And a pitch. And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And he deals. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Now 2 away.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
And now, Johan Rojas. He had a big swing back in the 4th, a 2-run homer, and that helped them get the lead.
And what a swing it was, Boog. Poetry in motion. And those are the type that you hardly feel when you connect with the baseball. Just so smooth, a great feeling off the bat.
That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 1.
Count 1-0.
And there's a foul ball. Here's a 1-1. And another ball. Polanco leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. That's the 3rd out. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Phillies 4 and the Mets 3. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Ryan Yarbrough.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. He's 0 for 1. The lefty fires. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Michael Fulmer getting loose out there. The 1-0. Fouled off down the right side. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. That's inside. Ball 2. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Rojas on his way over. He's got it. And there's 1 away.
The batter, number 10, second baseman,
Ronnie Mauricio digs in now. That one misses. 1-0. Wouldn't chase that time. The Phils up by a run here in the bottom of the 6th. Next offering is downstairs. And there's the automatic. The wind and the pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And there's ball 4.
Nope. Ball 4.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
And that one fouled off. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And the 0-2. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Phillies 4 and the Mets 3. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Matt Barnes.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's Trey Turner. He's already homered in this game. Here comes a pitch. Out to short, Lindor. The throw to first. Close play against the speedy runner.
The batter, the left fielder, Brandon Marsh.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh. 1 for 3. And a foul ball. Barnes, the tall righty, he throws a curveball, a 4-seamer, and occasionally works in a splitter. Left-hand batter waits. That one ripped. And it slams off the bottom of the wall. And he's got a double. Throw is high and over his head. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
And now here is Harper. Curveball over for a called strike. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Barnes, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. And that's off the inside edge. And a count 1-2. Runner at second here, 1 gone. And that is there. Harper frustrated as he's rung up on strikes. And he lets the plate umpire know it.
Just locked him up right there for the 2nd out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Castellanos stands in now and watches strike 1.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
And that's outside, and it's 1-2. Man at second. Good eye right there.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Ground ball right side. And foul ball. Kicks and fires. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that is that. No runs, one hit, a double, no errors, and one man left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Phillies 4 and the Mets 3. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Michael Rucker.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Well, one-run game. Drew Gilbert now at the plate. And a pitch. Line drive. That's a base hit. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's the third baseman, Jose Miranda. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
With the tying run on at first, here at the bottom of the 7th. Grounder might be 2. Over to Turner for 1. Relay to first. Double play.
I think 4-6-3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play, but right there, very well done.
Now here is Austin Slater. There's a strike. 95 of that one. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the finale of this 4-game set. Fouled off. He was late. Going 2 now. Popped up. Harper has a beat on it. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Phillies 4 and the Mets 3. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Andrew Chafin.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Well, 1-run game, and now here is Bryson Stott. And the pitch. On the ground, out to short. Not in time, he legs it out.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first, and not every shortstop can even make that play.
And now for the Phillies, Rodolfo Castro. 0 for 1 with a flyout. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Stop. Gets his lead at first. Nobody out. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Next pitch downstairs, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Snap throw to first, and he's back safely. Foul ball there. And another ball.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Kicks and deals. And ball 4 to a board.
No, now he's got 2 runners on after that walk, and things can get out of hand in a hurry in these situations, so he's going to have to find a way to get back into the strike zone.
Jorge Polanco stands in for the Phillies. There's a strike.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If you can get in that location.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, and that'll fall for a base hit. The run comes in to score from second. It's 5-3.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Scott Barlow.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Here's the Phillies catcher, JT Realmuto. There's a strike.
0-1.
And the right-hander deals. Splits the plate, and it's 0-2.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Righty to the plate. Foul ball still 0-2. Righty delivers. Swings through it for the K. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
So up next, Johan Rojas. He's already homered here in this one. That one finds the corner, and it's 0-1. And a ground ball to first. There's one. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Well, that's great hustle out of the box to get down the line, knowing that a double play will end the inning. Good job at the finish, reaching out for the bag. Now they got runners on the corners and still an opportunity to pick up some runs.
Trey Turner at the plate. He blasted one out earlier in the third.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
And that's down and away.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 2. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Brandon Marsh on deck for the Phillies. The Phillies trying to break this one open, and we're in the top of the 8th. Fastball for a strike. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
3-2.
Barlow throws to first, and he's back in easily.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
At the belt and fires. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 5-3. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. And Joyce.
Now pitching
These are
for
the spots
Philadelphia.
relievers really
Number
make a name for
44,
themselves.
Dan
Late and close.
Joyce.
There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Leading
So
up
the lineup
for
flips
the Mets,
over. Francisco
the shortstop,
Lindor getting ready to hit.
Lindor.
The pitch. The shortstop takes the ball. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Tanner Scott, the closer, is getting ready and perhaps looking at a long save opportunity here. Alvarado, the power lefty, up as well. Wouldn't chase that time.
2 balls, no strikes.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Marsh right there to make the grab. 1 down.
Now
And stepping in for New York, Harold Ramirez. The MO for him is contact. A guy who's going to deliver average, not a ton of power. He's looking to hit a line drive somewhere.
Well, that's why it's a team. And when you look at a lineup, he's a great 2-hole hitter or a guy that you could put at the bottom to help turn that lineup over to have some momentum for your top hitters coming up to the plate.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Slider misses outside. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 away.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
And now it's going to be Kyle Tucker. Fastball for a strike. Two down, nobody on. Hard hit, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Edwin Diaz.
Power slider guy, Boo. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh.
The left fielder.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
The pitch. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Diaz, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a 2-seamer. And now the 0-1. Just missed. Next offering is fouled back. Left-hand hitter waits. And downstairs. And a pitch. In the air out towards right center. Gilbert moving under it. Corrals it. And there's 1 down.
The batter, The first baseman, Bryce.
Here's Harper now. That's in for a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Tyler McGill getting ready to go. The 0-1. That one at triple digits.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
One down, base is empty. Just misses the mark outside the zone. And down on strikes. And there's 2 down.
Well, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him off. You know, it's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's one he definitely should have laid off of.
Hit on the ground to the right side. And that's the 3rd out. Nothing across here this half. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Phillies 5 and the Mets 3. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Tanner Scott.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
The catcher,
Francisco Alvarez digs in now.
Alvarez.
The pitch. Alvarez tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he held back according to Ricky Holiday. The pitch. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. And that one pulled foul. And he deals. Good eye in that spot. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Caught just shy of the wall.
It was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
So digging in, Ronnie Mauricio. Slider for a strike.
0-1.
Next offering is in for a strike.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to whereas you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
So it's their last chance in this one. Brandon Lau up now for the Mets. And now the lefty.
Ball. That's inside.
Foul ball. This could end it. Swing and a little roller right side. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Phillies finish off a 4-game sweep.
Well, with this 6th win in a row, all of a sudden, you start to look around up and down the lineup, to your left, to your right as a player, and you say, you know what, we're good. We may have had some tough times earlier on, but this is a good team, and you start to expect this kind of play out of yourselves. We'll see if this translates into a longer winning streak than it is right now.
A 5-3 final score in this one. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by the Game of the Week. I'm John Shambi. We'll talk to you soon.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 5 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 8 runners on base. For the Mets, 3 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. They left 6 runners on base. Time of the ball.